Hey, you guys, we are back to do another review, or I am back to do another review of Married to Medicine. Y'all, last night and yeah, Dr. Heavenly, security. After you open your big mouth and poke people, then you want to call security. Try that, man. Them folks ain't sting you. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get into it.
We keep it real. Expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and sip some tea. Join the KoEd family. We're about relationships and review. Making it fun and just for you. Go with God, let God go with you. It's time for Kourtney and Eddie.
I always put God first.
Hey, you guys. My name is Kourtney, and my husband Eddie is not here. Yeah, he didn't do this one. I kind of watched this by myself and stuff like that because for the last couple of episodes, it's just been about the women. So yeah, he should be joining on the next video. So if you're brand new to this channel is about relationship reviews, entertainment, and it's just about us. Like like to have fun over here. So if you are brand new, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like, and y'all, I want to know your comments down below. Drop down in the comments and let me know. Don't click off this video, but let me know like who you think, like Contessa. Now I ain't team nobody, I'm just team Bright. But Contessa or Heavenly. You know what I'm saying? Which one of y'all think, like, did Contessa go too far with the stuff she said? Or did Heavenly go too far? What are y'all thoughts and opinion? Because I know that the people are saying that Heavenly, she talk a lot of noise, and now Contessa was ready to go ahead and give her what she been asking for. And she security, and you see how she bagged up. But anyway, let's go and cut into it. So y'all, before this situation happened, it was a bunch of little dry parts and stuff. So the ladies are finishing up, or doing a little photo shoot and stuff like that. So Toya is bossing the ladies around, and I must admit that what Toya was telling them, it seemed like it worked. It kind of helped add to it. But they had Miss Shalada come in. I guess she's like a Beyonce impersonator. So she came in to also help. But Toya was like, "Child, I'm the one controlling this. I got this or whatever." But nevertheless, they got the photos done. It was cute. Heavenly and Letitia, they took a photo together and stuff. Like Letitia was like, "Look, let's just go and do this, get this over with." Heavenly like, I don't know, doing all that extra stuff or whatever. So let's move on to where now they are showing the guys what the guys doing with their kids and stuff. So the guys, as far as Cecil, so he at the boys' apartment, and I don't know if he's teaching them how to cook or they helping him cook. I don't know what it is, but they cooking. So you got Dr. Damon is going furniture shopping with Alora as well as his son. I forgot his name. Is his name Damon Jr.? I don't know. But going shopping. But actually they're looking for furniture for Alora because Alora's like, "Listen, I did the roommate dorm thing. Now I want my own apartment and I want to have my own space and stuff like that." So they spoil, like Heavenly said, they are spoiled, so they get what they want. But it seems like they're good kids though. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to spoil your kids and they don't do what you tell them to do, or they're not mounting up, as far as schooling and all that stuff, whatever, and they get in trouble. That's different. But if you are spoiling them, they're actually doing a great job as a human, you know what I'm saying, as your child. They're going to school, they're getting their education, they're doing things, they don't see nothing wrong with it. So Dr. Damon and Heavenly's son, they were talking, and he was just saying, "Dad, I admire you, on how you really and truly care for your patients. And that's what I want to do." Now, Dr. Damon's son talked just like him. He talked just like him, slow, you know what I'm saying? And Damon just really has a moment and he just kind of cries, and he wasn't expecting it, but he cries because he was like, "Man, it's an honor for your children to say they admire what you do and they want to be just like you." And Heavenly in the confessional, like, they ain't say they want to be like me, and you should know why. And you should know why. Like, no shade, like, you should know why. You know what I'm saying? Your children seem very smart and educated, and to me, I don't know if you was like this before the show. I do not know what Heavenly personality or anything, if she was this off the hinge before the show, and maybe this show has accented a personality in her that she really and truly needs to let cease. because she trying to bring in ratings and do all this stuff or whatever, but your kids don't want to be like you. Now maybe you was cool before the show. I seen how you and your son interact when they came to when he was working for you, and they have utmost respect for their dad. They have the utmost, not saying they don't have respect for you, but they have the utmost respect for their dad. So let's see. And then Eugene is going with the sons, and they going to do like cologne and stuff like that, kind of make their own cologne or whatever. So I think the oldest son, and they said he loved the girls and all that stuff. And Toya and Eugene was talking about as far as, what sex would look like for them. He was like, he don't want him to have sex until he's older. And I think he said maybe somewhere in high school. And she was like, no, I really truly just want him to have a conversation with me about it now. Like, if that's something he wanted to explore, or is it something he want to do, then fine, but we need to have those conversations. So the girls are headed to dinner. This is where it went all wrong. The girls are headed to dinner. Toya noticed how Letitia and Heavenly was dressed like or whatever, and Letitia not really playing into it. She's not giving it much energy, which she shouldn't, and I appreciate her for that. But Heavenly got to be extra. So Miss Beyonce is performing, you know what I'm saying? She got the body, yada yada, and all that stuff, whatever. So she's performing and for the girls and stuff. So Toya was telling her, as far as hey, I want the girls to do better. They have a whole bunch of sirens, and they really truly empty sirens. The sirens really be for them, don't be for the other person. That lady's like, okay. So, well, I'm gonna go ahead and go. Y'all need some deep therapy, but I came in, y'all paid me well, and I came to do what I gotta do. She didn't say that, but that's what she was thinking. So KoEd was saying, when the situation happened with her, like, y'all pretty much like tossed her to the side, and you know what I'm saying, she was bleeding, honey. She bled out. KoEd is extra. Like, she really should be in the school of theatrics. Like, I don't know if she went to the school of theatrics, but she really and truly should be, because she do be giving a grand performance, honey. She give a good old grand performance. And so I don't know if that was the case, but yeah, like KoEd always extra, extra, extra. I told you, like, girl, you bled out. And she was like, yeah. And she was like, girl, really? And she started laughing. And KoEd is extra, like, for real, for real. So, I thought it was funny because Toya just kind of made it funny in that moment. So let's see. Simone talking to KoEd, and KoEd was just saying, y'all didn't, like, y'all really and truly just, treated me like an outcast. Y'all was ready to get me up out of here. Y'all was ready to say, hey, y'all rally around each other to get her off the show. And Simone said that's not what happened, and that's not true. Like what y'all did to Mariah. It's so funny to me that all this stuff is coming full circle, and it will in life. Period. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna have these. Wow, this sounds familiar, because it seems as though the girls was trying to get Mariah off the show, and they rallied together to get Mariah off the show. And KoEd got the same, because KoEd was Mariah's friend. Like, they was friends with each other. If I'm not mistaken, they came on. You know what I'm saying? I think, well, I don't know. I can't tell you because I don't remember how it started, because I don't think I was watching the show back then. But KoEd and Mariah were friends. And I know they got on the outs. It seemed like KoEd started feeling herself, and Mariah threw her amount of shade and everything. But, I personally like Mariah. I even like KoEd and Mariah together. But now it's coming full circle. So KoEd, like y'all did Mariah, is coming back to you. And plus, KoEd, you said these is not your real friends. You said, like, and they made it known that, girl, you only come on when it's time to film. Like, you only come around us when it's time to film. So basically, we're just your co-workers. We're not your friends. And I know, like Jackie was saying on Watch What Happens Live, that they are real friends. And I think they are. I don't think KoEd was probably ever in that friendship. But yeah, they are. So I don't know. Anyway, let's see. So Letitia was just saying that, she was offended that KoEd impersonated her on one of Heavenly and KoEd's live. And KoEd did a fabulous job. She did. It was funny. I watched it real time and it was funny. Okay. It was really funny. And so Cora said, you know what? I apologize for that. I apologize for that. I am so sorry. She's so extra talented. Get her on one of your shows or plays or something. Quad got too much talent, honey. Cause she is. I really would like to see her in a Tyler Perry show, play, show, movie, something. I'm so serious because Quad gives full theatrics. She really does. Tyler Perry, it would be good, even if her acting skills ain't up to par, because some of his people ain't acting skills up to par. But she really truly is gonna give that character what it needs. Cause I'm so sorry. So Heavenly, I could never be Heavenly's friend ever. And even Jackie says she talked too much. Like I tell her stuff and she talks too much. So Heavenly, it wasn't even about her in that moment. You know what I'm saying? It was about whatever somebody brought up. But anyway, so Contessa was just saying, I don't know if Heavenly said something about Contessa and Letitia not being real friends. And I think that's because that Heavenly is jealous of Contessa and Letitia's friendship. Or lack thereof, whatever. So she wanted to chime in because really and truly, Heavenly miss Contessa, like Jackie said, and Contessa miss Heavenly, but they too stubborn to have a full communication. And plus, let's keep it 100. Like Contessa put her own business out there, and all Heavenly did was, talked about it and probably amped it up some. You know what I'm saying? So I don't blame Heavenly because I don't think she said anything personal or private. She was just saying what she said, and she probably added her own sauce to it. So Contessa's still mad about that for umpteen years ago. Like, girl, let's move on. So Heavenly said, y'all ain't real friends. Even Quad said that y'all not friends. And Quad was like, huh, what? And then Contessa said, did you say that? Did you say that? Said, and Quad trying to, of course, back it up. And Heavenly said, she said it. Quad, you gonna say you said it. They ain't real friends and stuff. And so Quad said, what I said is, and she said what she said, but Quad get with Heavenly, and Heavenly bring out the mess in you, honey. And she probably was amping it up and all that stuff, whatever. So Contessa said, well, who's the liar here? Quad, is she calling you a liar? Is the liar her or is it Heavenly? And they so happen to be sitting by each other. And Heaven was like, girl, get your finger out of my face. And she stood up first. And then Heavenly said, she said, do this with your husband because that's who you're mad at. And Contessa said, do you think that my husband is abusive? And she said, emotionally, I do think so. By this time, I think they were standing up. I don't know that somehow they was standing up. And so, the girls just trying to, get between them and stuff like that or whatever. And so as Contessa, baby, she was telling all that. I don't know if it's true or not, child, but hey, when friends break up, then sometimes they end up spilling each other's business. But so she said Contessa was right, like, standing right here, but Heavenly was way over there or whatever. And so, because they was trying to push Heavenly to the side, like she was going to do something. She really and truly was. You can even hear nothing she was saying. Her vocabulary is so low. All she got is your mama, be, and all that stuff, whatever, and your husband. That's it. That's all her vocabulary goes to. Like, she had, like, Dennis, okay, but that's it. Like, come on. Like, both of you guys, like, anyway, Contessa was like, so, you ain't got no friends for real. Don't nobody like you unless you pay them. She said, you got your daughter a whole beauty supply store and you see that fair. I was like, ooh. And she did. And I was wondering why she got a beauty supply store, honey, when her hair be looking raggedy. It looked like maybe this season she got some better wigs or something, but her hair be looking raggedy. So I was wondering who you happy, child, because if you the face of the product, I don't want it. So yeah, and her daughter going off to school, child, and then moved out into a whole nother state. So she definitely, Laura was just having, her hands in some for a minute, but she went and bought a whole beauty supply store, put your money in there, and it fell. And beauty supply stores are not easy to maintain, especially if you're black at all. They make it a little bit harder. So she said, you got that and it failed. She said, your own sons don't like you. You and your husband sleep in separate bedrooms. Oh, or separate beds, honey. Be like the Lucy and the Ricardo, honey. I guess they push them together. She said, and also too, and the streets are saying that, honey, it is a mixed child out there with the last name Kimes. I was like, Contessa. Girl, Contessa. Again, now I want to say this. To be fair, I don't know if maybe they said on the show or something like that or whatever, that maybe one of her sons may have a child like that. Now, I don't know if they want to keep this good image as far as their children. They going to school, they're getting their education, they becoming dentists, they becoming this or that. I don't know. But if one of your children got a child, then it's okay. It's okay. They're of age. So I'm thinking in my head that if it is, it ain't Damon's. I just don't think that if Damon was to cheat, I don't think he'd roll like that to try to get nobody pregnant. I just don't. That's just, I don't. I'm too old for that, even though men do it all the time, but I just don't think that that's the case. I think that it could be one of her sons, if that's true. Because, I mean, her sons make a baby, they got the last name, right? So while they over there, Contessa, bam, 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 pulling it out, shooting it out. They over there trying to fix her boobs because evidently, now I could be wrong, but it looks like Heavenly had some work done, honey, because she probably got her a nice little BBL while she go up on her Instagram and like she exercise throwing that ball and stuff like that or whatever. We as women of a certain age, it'd be harder for us to lose the weight, especially when we become menopausal. And stuff like that. So I really and truly, if she doing anything, she probably trying to maintain, but I think that she probably got her BBL done, and honey, the boob is popping out. Because you see how she wearing all the little stuff like that, maybe trying to keep up with the other girls and stuff, because she is probably the thicker one. Except for Phaedra got some big legs, though, out of the rest of them. So maybe she's trying to keep up with the aesthetics of the rest of the girls. But Simone don't be giving much, but anyway. So she wearing her little, I was like, why is Heaven got that on? That it really don't even fit her. It don't even fit her personality. So, she got this thing on and honey can't even keep the boobs in. So the boobs popping out and they trying to help her and all that stuff, whatever. So, I think Heaven was really embarrassed in that moment, not just her boobs popping out, but just the whole situation in itself. So they bringing them back. Oh, yeah, I think Letitia got in the conversation. She should have just, I know you're trying to help or just voice something that seemed like you're doing so, but girl, sit this one out. Y'all done had history, you and him, just sit this one out. So Letitia chime in, Sweet Tea, and say some stuff or whatever, and Heavenly said both of y'all husbands are trash or cheating or something. That's why they together, or should be friends. So they trying to sit everybody down because they ain't even ate yet and all that stuff. So I think in one of them scenes, Toya's like, I'm not getting up to help. I don't blame her. I don't blame her. She said last time I did, something happened, so I don't blame her. So they getting ready to eat, and Contessa's still talking, and she's still in her feelings and stuff. And I don't know where the stupid part came in at. I don't know if it's some Contessa said that's stupid or you're stupid, and Heavenly said your mama's stupid. And Contessa said, my mom's dead. She been deceased since 2010. So you want to call my mama stupid? It goes back to when Letitia, Sweet Tea, said that Heavenly Mama was in hell because of a comment that she didn't know. Now, did Heavenly know that Contessa's mom passed away? She probably did. Now, she probably did. Letitia did not know. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing. But if my mom passed away, God forbid, and somebody said she's stupid, I know that they would just be trying to trigger me or something like that, because ain't no way you know her. You don't know her. So, I think Contessa could have changed it, you know what I'm saying, and not really fly off the handle. It was almost like she really was having an emotional break. Like that was a real bad trigger for her. I don't know about her and her mom's relationship on what they had. And I know some people may say, well, anybody call my mama, but they don't know your mom. You know what I'm saying? They don't know your parents. It's only a trigger, you know, how you was when in school. Your mama fat, you know, that, and your mama could be skinny as I don't know what. So, but Heavenly, and she said, my mama's stupid. Instead of Heavenly say, I went too far or something like that, she said, yeah, your mama's stupid. I said, da, 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 da. And then Contessa, oh, my mama. And Jackie trying to stop Contessa. Somehow, I don't know how, Jackie got caught up in the whirlwind because let me tell you something. Do y'all see Contessa? Contessa was what? The bodybuilder in the bodybuilder contest and all that stuff, whatever. The girl got a nice figure and she got some muscles. And so she comes around that table. Somehow Jackie trying to stop her. And Jackie get twisted up and Jackie falls to the ground. And Letitia help her up. And Letitia had to be shady and said, well, you know, I was trying to help the elderly. You know, Jackie said on Watch What's Happened Live, you know what I'm saying, you know, something, you know, about her. But I want to be, if I was in the moment, yes, I would definitely be trying to help. I'd help to stop because you don't want them to, you know what I'm saying? You don't want them to go there. So Contessa comes around. Somebody tried to stop her. She broke loose from that. She broke loose from that and Heavenly backs up. What I'm saying is, Heavenly, if you want the smoke because of your mouth, then you got to be ready to bring it, girl. You can't be bagging up. You cannot be bagging up. So your mouth, what they said, don't let your mouth write a check that you can't cash. That's what happened. Because Contessa was going to lay hands in that moment. She forgot about the practice, her career, her family, and anything. And she was about, to be honest, I don't think that Contessa was about to do it. Now, because it could have been, like, Contessa could have been charged. I think she was really truly trying to scare Heavenly for real. Because at one point, she was free games. If she wanted to charge, she could have. But I don't think she wanted to lose her job on Bravo, anything like that. So I think Contessa was thinking, but I think she was trying to really and truly, you know, punk Heavenly out. And she did. And she did. So here go her security. And they showed a clip on the blogs where she was, I think it was the Jazz Brand or somebody, Shade Room, somebody. Where they took a clip from her YouTube channel where she was saying that, you know, what was security, Bravo security ain't nothing. That man was over there eating and yada 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 and stuff like that. Girl, don't blame security. They probably looking at you like, girl, shut your mouth. Like, no. Like, no, we not fit to, because, you know what I'm saying, you get in other folks' face, you do all this other stuff, you know, and no, Letitia got you told, to me, in my opinion, she was a good battle for you. Because with the other girls, y'all say y'all little stuff and then it's gone. But you need somebody that you don't know nothing about for real and to kind of come up against you. You know what I'm saying? Sweet Tea was that last year because she didn't bag down. She gave you toe to toe to toe to toe. So, like I said, Jackie fell, Sweet Tea helped her up, and Jackie was crying, and you know what I'm saying, not because of what not because she fell, she was saying, I don't want them to fight. And Toya, it seemed like Toya was kind of shedding some tears too, or in her voice, and so she was like, Jack, I understand that, but I ain't finna try to break that up. And so because Jackie seemed to be the savior for Heavenly. Like, I don't want no friend like that that's unhinged, that's gonna work my nerves, try to make me fall or do anything like that. Like, I'm supposed to be your friend, not your daycare worker, not your babysitter, not your mom, not your great aunt. I'm supposed to be your friend. So I can't be around friends that's unhinged. You know what I'm saying? And then get me in trouble. Because them the kind of friends that will get you up. They'll get you pum up because they doing stupid stuff, and that will be her. You know what I'm saying? Heavenly pride, all that stuff gets too much in the way, and she don't know how to bag down. Because she was embarrassed. You can see it on her face. She was embarrassed at the whole thing because she know Contessa got her together. That's why she on her YouTube channel over there now. So LaToya was just saying, y'all going too far. Here go Contessa. We're going too far, but y'all don't check her. We're going too far, but y'all see what she said. My mama is stupid, my mama, you know, whatever. And I agree. It was going too far. Like, even what Heavenly said was going too far, but you trying to fight her was going too far as well. You know what I'm saying? So Latoya, I mean, I don't know why I called it whole girl name, but no, Jackie was getting Heavenly in the little golf cart to take her on, and Heavenly was saying stuff, you know, whatever, and Jackie said, "Stop, just stop," and she crying. She said, "Just stop." She said, "Now, girl, don't start crying. Now that's gonna get me. Why? Why? When all of this was started by you, Heavenly." All of it was started by you because you chimed in on a conversation and you really and truly don't like the fact that Sweet Tea, which was your enemy, is friends with Contessa. Period. You don't want Sweet Tea to have no friendship. You want her to be on this show alone. So she teamed up with the ops, and the ops teamed up with her or whatever. And so now they friends. So you really and truly got jealous of that. That's why you pulled Quad in there and said y'all fake friends. Come on, Heavenly. So you started it, girl. The girl was about to finish it. What you calling security for? Like, and she said over there, that man was over there eating ice cream. He wants to, and he should be. He shouldn't have to secure. He shouldn't have to be on guard for no grown women like this. And y'all fighting. Anyway, y'all, that was it. That was it. So, it really truly was more about this right here than anything, because the other stuff was just, you know, fillers. All right, y'all drop down in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Who do you think was right? You know what I'm saying? Who do you think was dead wrong? In my opinion, Heavenly was dead wrong. Dead wrong for calling that girl mama stupid and her mama passed away. But not just that, just for starting the whole thing. Starting the whole thing. Contessa just said, who lying, you or her? Get your finger out of my face, girl, gone now. And she the one stood up. So yeah, y'all, Heavenly be going too far. And it's funny to me that Damon do not see that. Or he don't want to see it. He don't want to see it. So next week we're going to talk about the men and all that stuff, whatever, and Greg and Damon. Damon don't want to see it. All right, you guys, on that note, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. As I say at the end of every video, don't forget to go with God and let God go with you. And my husband always say, don't forget to put God first. And y'all have a wonderful Merry Christmas. Listen, y'all. If you don't have the money for the Christmas gift, just tell everybody Merry Christmas. Don't get perplexed and depressed over not having a gift or not having what, you know what I'm saying, the other person wanted. Like, Jesus is the reason for the season. Let's not forget that. And then number 2 is that if you don't have it, you don't have it. Just love on people. Like, the best gift you can give another person is genuine love and care. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't about the gifts. It's about genuine love and care. And I know that you probably want to do it, and it's something you used to do, but maybe this year you couldn't do it. And I want to say, you know, praying strength to those that have lost loved ones in 2024, and, you know, back that this Christmas is going to be very different for you. I pray your strength. I pray that you surround yourself with people that love you and care about you so that you can have the genuine support that you need in this time, and continue to take everything day by day. So I love you guys, and I wish you the best. Have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And hey, we thrive in 2025. Bye.
I was